We are a university, so we are based in education. So let's talk about the Let Us See Financial Group. This is one of the two companies. This is a licensed financial group that specializes in income protection, cash flow management, annuities, asset protection, ID, legal protection, debt management, and insurance products. But tonight we're going to talk about the company known as MyEcon, and these are some of the other companies affiliated with MyEcon as well. So again, my name is Stephanie J. Sanders, and just a little bit about me. I've been with the company now for 5 years, and in this 5-year span, I have been able to pay off $100,000 of private student loan debt. I've been able to purchase this lovely home that I'm in right now. I've been able to have a fully funded emergency fund, also having a fully funded partial emergency fund. I've increased my credit score. I've saved thousands of dollars on taxes year after year after year. And it's all because of the education from the personal financial success company known as MyEcon. And that's why I want you to keep that we are a university based in education, because it's the education that had provided me with all of this knowledge so I can do all these great things. So let's talk about the personal financial success company known as MyEcon. So MyEcon is a 16-year-old debt-free, technology-driven company based out in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, it is not a fly-by-night company. It is a solid company that teaches people how to be debt-free. And they're debt-free themselves. Wouldn't you want a company who's debt-free to teach you how to be debt-free? I know I do. It stays in the forefront of technology. And one other fun fact, it has cash flow over $500 million to its associates, not the owners, not the co-founders, none of that, but to the associates. So those on the line have partaken in that, and I'm grateful to say I have as well. So what is personal financial success? Well, why do we wake up every morning and go to work? Well, we want to keep the lights on and the roof over our head, but we also want to save money so when that day we stop working, we're comfortable. But here's the problem. So our cash flow isn't as good as we want it to be because we have several things taken from it. The first thing is inflation. Inflation means the value of that dollar is actually depreciating. It's going down. Let's take that bag of chips, right? So you have a bag of chips that was 25 cents. And now when you go to the store, it's 50 cents, same bag of chips, but the dollar doesn't stretch as much. That's inflation. Next, you have big business, right? Big business is something that you voluntarily and involuntarily partake in. That's birthdays, baby showers, Mother's Days, Father's Day, July 4th, Christmas, New Year's, all these things that we either buy gifts or buy food and enjoy is taking from our cash flow. Next, you have taxes. We pay taxes on everything. We're taxed on sales tax, local tax, county tax, right? All those taxes, federal tax, those things are taken from my cash flow. And last but not least, we have debt, mortgage debt, car debt, debt, right? All those things. So we have these things that's pulling from our cash flow. So the question becomes, how do we solve that? And that's a great question because MyEcon has a solution. So we're going to show you the financial success roadmap, the roadmap to success. We're going to show you how to make more money using financial strategies. Financial strategies. Think about it. Why does the rich keep getting richer? Because they have strategies. So not only are we going to provide you with financial strategies, we're going to show you how to make more money through business building, right? Because at a job, you can only make so much, right? You can only work for so many hours. But with a business, it is unlimited. So we're going to show you how to do that. So we like to look at this as a university. Yes, we're based in education. So we have the income shifting strategies. We're going to show you how to get your money back from those things that's taken from it. Remember the inflation, big business, taxes, all those things. We're going to show you how to get your money back. And with that education, think of it like a bachelor's. You do your time there, right? That's a bachelor's. But if you want to get more advanced, we also provide an automated marketing system. We already know technology is here to stay. Well, we want to educate you in how to use it to your benefit. And we also partake in a travel company, right? Which means that we are in a $3 billion industry. So with all three of these, that's like getting your master's or a doctorate. But first, let's just talk about our bachelor's, right? These income shifting strategies that you're going to learn. The first thing is correcting your tax withholdings. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you started your job, you filled out this thing called a W-4. That tells the government how much money to take out so you can pay taxes. Well, according to the government, over 80% of people have this form filled out incorrectly. And if you have this form filled out incorrectly, that means you're paying the incorrect amount of taxes. In a lot of cases, we're overpaying in taxes, so we get this thing called a refund, right? Which means you're just getting your money back. Or we're not paying enough and now we owe at the end. So we show you how to pay the correct amount. And then once you partner with us, you become a sole proprietor of your own business. And what does that mean? Well, we show you how to minimize your taxes. Not only do we educate you on that, we provide you with the software, and I'm going to show you how that works a little bit later. Next, we provide the DIY My Credit System. Yes, do-it-yourself credit system. Why should you do it yourself? Well, guess what, guys? Why would you pay somebody $500, $600 to do something that you can do? Yes, you can do when properly educated. And not only are you educated in how to fix your taxes, fix your credit, you will also learn how to maintain and, most importantly, increase your credit as well. And then we have the debt elimination software. The rich keep getting richer because they have a strategy. Well, guess what? There's a strategy to get out of debt, and everybody has their own individualized strategy. And that's what our software shows you. So what are you going to do with the money that you're saving on taxes, the money that you're saving on interest rates because your credit is going up, and the money that you're saving because you have eliminated debt? We don't want you just to put it under a mattress and just look at it. So we also provide investment education. So you know what to do with all that money once you have it. You always want your money to continuously make money for you. Now, let's talk about how we're going to minimize taxes. Like I mentioned before, when you partner with us this evening, you will be a sole proprietor of your own business. And that means you have tax benefits that you don't have right now. So these tax benefits are things that you're actually doing right now. Let's talk about it. Your home, your rent, your utilities, and your mileage are all tax deductible as a business owner. So you can write off a portion of your rent, a portion of your utilities. And when you travel in efforts of business, you can write off your mileage. And this year you make 56, not make, but you earn 56 cents per mile. So just think about if you drove 200, let's say, 60,000 miles this year. If you did half of that in efforts of business, how much would that equate to in deductions? A lot, right? Next, you have your communications, your smartphone, your Wi-Fi. What you're using right now, the internet, when you're a business owner, it's 100% tax deductible. Why? Because you have a home-based business. I know COVID is here, but guess what? During this whole COVID time, I didn't see Delta shut down. I didn't see American Airlines stop moving. The planes were working, the trains were moving, and so were the buses, right? Which means travel. When you're traveling in efforts of business, it is tax deductible. And while you guys are traveling, you're eating, right? Because you get hungry on these business trips. So we show you that your business meals are actually, this year, it's 100% tax deductible. So these are things that you're doing anyway, but you're not getting any credit for it. You can't write these things off. But as a business owner, you can. Now, this last thing is for my parents and my grandparents. You can actually deduct what you pay, yes, pay your child or grandchild once you hire them in your business. You can pay them a portion of, you can pay them up to $12,550 per child. Because guess what? You're giving them a wage. They become your employee as opposed to just being your child. And the government says when you do that in efforts of business, because they work for you, it is tax deductible. So you keep hearing me say this word tax deductible, but what does that mean? Well, in this example, this person was able to write off $40,000. So let me explain what a deduction is. So it lowers your taxable liability. So you're only liable for the bottom line. So let's just say you made $60,000 this year, but you were able to write off this $40,000. Well, you're only taxed on the $20,000, not the $60,000 that you actually made. So think about how much less taxes you are actually paying. But we don't only provide you with the education, we also provide you with the tool to make this possible. You need your smartphone, your tablet, your computer to do this. The government says you have to keep accurate records. Well, with this software, you put in the date, the amount, the who, the what, the when, the where, and some notes. You can also add your mileage to it, and boom, it is properly documented. At the bottom, you'll see a profit loss sheet. Now, this software is actually helping you become a better money manager of, guess what? Your own money. You can actually see your expenses and your income in one nice location. And now you can make adjustments accordingly in your own finances. But let's take it up a notch. That was the bachelor level. Let's move on up to our master's, right? A little bit more education. So we provide the automated marketing system. Like I mentioned before, that the internet is here to stay. If you can say, visit my website, guys, you are in business. You are in pursuit of making a profit. That's something else the government says that you are required to do as a business owner. We provide these things. Not only do we provide the system that automates your emails, we provide the education and the training behind it. If you want to be the LinkedIn guru, the Facebook guru, the Instagram guru, all these social media platforms, we have the education for you so you can be the best person that you want to be in your own business. But let's take that even further. Let's get our doctorates. Let's master all of these things. Let's even add on this $3 billion business, travel, right? The travel combo. We've partnered with Elevation Travel, and with them, we save up to 70% on travel. You also have the 110 price guarantee. The one membership actually covers your entire family. Guys, I travel using this and it is amazing. It is cheaper than any other competitor out there. So I am a testament to that. So imagine adding your travel. Not only are you getting discounts for travel for your business, you're also getting it as a tax deduction. That's a win-win situation. And you can provide this to your friends and family, and now you get back rewards and credits, and you can use those on your business trips as well. Now that I showed you, now that you see what we have, right? We have two paths to personal financial success. The first path is your bachelor's. That's like your 4 years, you're understanding what you have, and you're doing okay here. This is for personal use only, right? You're only using it for yourself. You're getting yourself straight, and you're making sure you and your family are good. It comes with the income shifting strategies and cutting edge products and services, right? So you get all of this. That's the first path. That's your bachelor's. But if you want to take it up a notch, you not only want to make sure that you and your family are taken care of, but you want to share this information and share your success with everyone around you. Now you want to use it for leverage and residual income. Now you want to be a business owner, right? Because now you're making money. So we have two paths. You can keep it to yourself and grow and be successful, or you can grow and be successful and share it with others. And guess what? Get paid to do it. right? But the choice is yours. So let's talk about how to make a little bit more money, right? So you make up to $56 on each personal enrollee, up to $10 on each team enrollee, and up to $15 monthly residual income on each active membership, right? So now you're using leverage to generate money. So let's take this example. You're enrolling 5 people on a weekly basis. That's $280 in your personal. That's 250 people over the course of the year, which is $3,750 on a monthly basis. Doing something one time and getting paid over and over and over again. That's the definition of residual. Well, let's take it up a notch, because guess what? You're in business for yourself, but you're never in business by yourself. So let's just say you and your team is enrolling 20 people on a weekly basis. You and your team, right now, we're creating leverage. That's $200 in overrides. That's 1,000 people, 1,000 enrollees over the course of the year. That's $15,000 on a monthly basis. And guys, don't let the numbers fool you. There's people doing this right now. It is possible. Why? Because we're all trying to reach the same goal: personal financial success. There are no quotas and no chargebacks. We also have products and sales. So it's not only, you're sharing this information, we also have physical products, y'all. We have something called the Road Assure, which is comparable to AAA, but it's better, it's cheaper, and it covers 2 cars. We also have identity theft. Let me just talk about that really, really quick. It's called the ID Defender, and it's 3 products in one. Not only do you protect your wallet, you protect your household as well. You can see the sex offenders in your area. You can protect your computer. It also comes with free and discounted legal advice. So that's 3 different things in one product. We have health and nutrition products. We have the cash flow manager. We have healthy coffee and more. Upfront weekly commissions and compounding residual income. Compounding residual income. So over and over and over again, compounded over time. That's what I'm talking about, right? So with that, business income, success stories, and remember, we're in the forefront of technology. So we're always making sure that our technological advances are in the moving forward for us to be successful. So this evening, when you enroll with us tonight, you'll receive a personalized website that includes your tax withholding training, your DIY credit system, your cash flow manager, your debt elimination software, investment education, valuable tax benefits, the travel combo, and the automated marketing system. And I know you're like, oh my God, this is amazing how much it is, right? So it is a one-time investment of $299.95. And then 30 days later, you're investing $54.95. But because you guys came on tonight and you took time out of your day, we're going to offer this to you for a one-time investment of $99.95. And 30 days later, $54.95. Guys, this is a steal. You have your own business for less than $100. And to keep your business in business is only $54.95 on a monthly basis. Guys, that is amazing. And guess what? All of this that you're paying is tax deductible. So you're starting out with tax deductions that you can use on your taxes to lower your taxable liability. So at this time, I am going to mention that price is only an issue in the absence of value. And guys, I know you saw the value in this presentation and the value that this can do in your life. So at this time, I am going to shut my mouth and I'm going to allow you guys to speak because I want to hear from you. So if I have any guests on the line, please unmute yourself, state your name, where you're from, and who invited you and what you like best about this presentation. If you are on a computer, at the bottom left, you'll see a little microphone. Simply click on that. And if you're on a phone, press *6 and we can hear you. You'll be unmuted. So at this time, the floor is yours.